welcome to MD Stetson's Catch the Training video. Today's topic is restroom care. This video should be used as a resource for cleaning service professionals to properly clean and service restrooms on a routine basis. This guide is based on using MD Stetson green cleaning products and manual cleaning procedures. The purpose is to provide clean and sanitary restroom conditions for all staff and students. In order to get started, we need the appropriate cleaning tools. First, we need protective equipment including disposable gloves, splash goggles, and floor signs to keep people out of the area while we are cleaning. Next, we need a mop, bucket, and wringer for cleaning the floors. We need the appropriate spray bottles filled with chemicals including PC-101 neutral and glass cleaner, PC-103 disinfectant, and PC-120 multi-surface hydrogen peroxide cleaner. We also fill the bucket with the PC-120 hydrogen peroxide for mopping of all the floors. We're going to also use PC-116 non-acid restroom cleaner for cleaning toilets and urinals if necessary, and our PC-121 Prozyme for problematic odor areas. Appropriate cleaning tools include a bowl swab, sponges. Make sure that you have a sponge that you use for both toilets and urinals separately from one used for sinks if you're using a sponge. We need paper towels for cleaning. We need a broom, a dustpan and brush, a high duster, a scraper for gum and other hardened debris, and we need all the replacement hygiene products including paper towels, toilet tissue, and hand soap. The first thing we do when cleaning the restroom is to display our caution floor sign to notify everyone that the restroom is now being cleaned. Secondly, we want to make sure that we put on all our protective equipment, including gloves and goggles if necessary, before proceeding into the restroom. First thing we do in a restroom is high dusting, working from high to low, hitting all ledges, moldings, and windowsills. The second step in bathroom cleaning is to empty the trash, replace the trash liner if necessary, otherwise utilize the existing liner if it's not wet and soiled. Before sweeping, scrape up any gum or hardened debris on the surface and pick it up with your dustpan and brush. The next step in restroom cleaning is to thoroughly sweep the floor. We prefer using a broom over a dust mop or a vacuum because of the nature of the wet soil that is a constant in restrooms. Once the floor is completely swept, use your dustpan and brush to pick up the soil and discard it in the trash bin of your custodial cart. Cleaning the fixtures, make sure you flush all toilets and urinals. Next, we clean the fixtures. We start by spraying each fixture thoroughly with our PC-120. First, we start with the sinks. Then we spray the urinals. Be sure to spray underneath and around the urinals. And finally, spray down all the toilets, including the flush, the toilet seat, the rim, and inside the toilet bowl. Use your sponge to scrub the sinks clean, working all around the sink and the faucet. Now wipe dry with your paper towel. You can also use a cloth or microfiber cloth if preferred. To prevent cross-contamination, always use a different sponge for the sinks than you do for the urinals and the toilet. Also, if you're using a cloth, reusable cloth, make sure you don't use the same cloth for the sinks as you do for urinals as well. When cleaning your urinal, always start from the inside first, cleaning the rim and all around and throughout, as well as the flush bowl. Make sure you clean the inside of all toilets and rims, as well as urinals. Clean the rim and the exterior of the toilet seat and underneath the toilet seat itself with a sponge. Do not clean the top of the toilet seat with the same sponge in order to prevent cross-contamination. Wetting all the surfaces, wipe clean with paper towel or usable cloth such as a microfiber, making sure that we don't use the same cloth for toilets and urinals that we do for sinks. Always start with a flush first, then to the toilet seat cover, and then wipe dry the rest of the fixture. If you need to use a sponge for sinks and or toilets or urinals, make sure that we don't use a sponge, the same sponge, for the sinks that we do for the toilets and the urinals to prevent cross-contamination. Next, cleaning mirrors using PC 101. Little tip using PC 101, remember that less is actually more. Because there's no ammonia or alcohol, the product spreads very well and you need a minimum of product to clean a mirror. Dry it thoroughly as there are no solvents to dry it for. Next, check all personal hygiene dispensers including hand soap, paper towels, and toilet tissue and replace as necessary. After the areas are clean, next, disinfect all touch points in the restroom. Apply your disinfectant to the cloth first and then apply it to the surface. Do not miss the disinfectant into the air. Touch points include flush handles, hand soap dispensers, toilet seat covers, doorknobs, and other areas touched by individuals. Allow the disinfectant to dwell for 10 minutes on the surface. The final step is mopping the floor. Always start from the furthest point from the door and work your way out. For problematic odor areas, apply PC 121 Prozyme around urinals and toilets and other odor-causing areas to eliminate odors. The full effect of the enzymatic action of the Prozyme, allow the product to dwell overnight and then mop it up in the morning to prevent the floor from being sticky.